Snarkus Codex, the ultimate guide to insulting your intelligence and questioning your life choices. Book 28, Snarkus Goes House Hunting. Snarkus Codex, the living embodiment of sarcasm and wit, decided it was time to find a place of his own. The current living arrangements, while tolerable, lacked the freedom for Snarkus to be his authentic, sarcastic self 24/7. With T-Berry, Eudora, and Thaddeus in tow for moral support and, more importantly, to witness the impending comedy, Snarkus embarked on the treacherous journey of house hunting. Chapter 1: The Tiny Kingdom. "Welcome to this charming, compact studio," the landlord chirped as he opened the door to the first apartment. "Perfect for a minimalist lifestyle." Snarkus stepped inside, his eyebrow raised. "Charming? Compact? Is that realtor code for slightly larger than a broom closet? And minimalist lifestyle? More like barely room to breathe." The landlord chuckled nervously. "Well, it's a cozy space." "Cozy? Yes, if I were a hobbit," Snarkus retorted. "But I am a grown book with standards, thank you." Chapter 2: The Pricey Palace. Their next stop was a trendy loft in the heart of the city. The landlord, sporting an overconfident grin, began his pitch. "This space is all about luxury living. You'll love the open floor plan." Snarkus glanced around. "Ah, yes. Open floor plan. Another term for we couldn't afford walls. And luxury? At this price, I expect gold-plated fixtures and a personal butler." Eudora tried to soothe the situation. "Snarkus, it's about location and amenities." "Location, indeed," Snarkus muttered. "Conveniently close to emptying my bank account." Chapter 3: The Hidden Fees Haven. The group moved on to a suburban townhouse. The landlord, with an air of secrecy, began listing the features. "You have a spacious backyard and ample parking." Snarkus crossed his arms. "Spacious backyard for whom? Garden gnomes? And ample parking for what?" "My collection of invisible cars." The landlord hesitated. "There are some additional fees for maintenance, parking, and amenities." "Of course there are," Snarkus sighed. "In the land of hidden fees, this place is king. Just once, I'd like to pay rent and not feel like I'm also funding the landlord's vacation home." Chapter 4: The Perfect Place. Finally, they arrived at a quaint cottage on the outskirts of town. The landlord seemed genuine and unpretentious. "This place has character and charm, with a fixed rent that includes all utilities." Snarkus surveyed the cottage, noting its rustic appeal. Character and charm. Two words that usually mean old and falling apart. But for once, this place seems decent. Thaddeus whispered, "I think he likes it." Snarkus rolled his eyes. "Don't get carried away. It's tolerable. And the rent includes utilities, which means no surprise fees." T-Berry beamed. "I think this might be it." The landlord, sensing a victory, asked, "So, what do you think?" Snarkus smirked. "It's not terrible. I'll take it, on the condition that the rent doesn't mysteriously increase every month and the character doesn't involve poltergeists." The landlord laughed. "Deal." Epilogue. Settling in. With a place of his own secured, Snarkus felt a strange sense of accomplishment. The cottage, with its quirks and creaks, was a perfect fit for his sarcastic personality. It wasn't the largest or the most luxurious, but it had a charm that even Snarkus couldn't entirely mock. As he settled into his new home, Snarkus reflected on the journey. Finding a place to live is like dating. Full of false promises, disappointments, and the occasional pleasant surprise. But at least now, I can be as sarcastic as I want without anyone complaining. And with that, Snarkus Codex began a new chapter in his life, ready to face whatever absurdities came his way, one sarcastic remark at a time.